minutes early. It's a special
Sounds good.
treat.
Oh, a little treat. Ooh, I
Okay.
see us.
I see an ad, so I'm going to play the sponsor video now. Everyone be quiet and reverential.
This video is brought to you by Devolver Digital, who are now holding their Spring Steam sale until March 20th. Survive one of the most beloved bullet hell roguelikes in history with Enter the Gungeon, which is marked down to a criminal 90% off. Reacquaint yourself with the nautical antics of Guybrush Threepwood in Return to Monkey Island. Pirate games, they're great. What if your bullet could hit a dude, stop in midair, turn, and then hit another dude? That's Children of the Sun, one of the best indies of last year. Film and produced 1999's hottest reality TV show this side of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in The Crush House. Add a little kick to your soup and salads with a pepper grinder. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean live the life of a dirt dolphin in 2024's excellent adventure platformer, Pepper Grinder. And find inner peace with 9 of your friends in Karmazoo, the delightful 10-player co-op platformer. Don't have that many friends? Don't worry. Neither do we. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to Devolver Digital's Steam page and dig into those sales like the good little dirt dolphins you are.
Yes, and just to emphasize, there's only like 1 day left in that sale, so you better move like the clappers.
The clappers?
Yes.
Are those the dancers?
Yeah, sure. Move like very fast-moving clappers. Surprising how many of the games referenced in that are games that I have talked about in Ram and Yahtzee Tries. It's nice to know we haven't completely alienated Devolver Digital as a client. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yahtzee Tries. Marty's here.
Hello, everyone.
We're not quite sick of the sight of him.
Listen, I mean, you might be sick of my voice. We've talked to each other a lot this week.
Yeah, to give you a little glimpse behind the scenes, Marty and I have been playing through Split Fiction so I can review it. So I've been seeing him every day this week. Jesus Christ. Who needs that much Marty in their life?
I learned about chalk and cheese. As long as I learned one thing this week, I think it's worth it.
Apparently, chalk and cheese, not really a phrase outside of the UK, which was something I learned.
Look at that, we're all growing.
Anyway, our first game on Yahtzee Tries is Wanderstop, which is the new game by the Stanley Parable man, Davey Reedon, which I've heard mixed things about. You like it, Jack doesn't.
I do. He does not. He does not at all.
But I'm keeping an open mind, because, you know, I know it's like a cozy shop simulator thing, which to me made me go a bit, another one. But, you know, I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
No.
Huh.
Kick him out of bed.
Why isn't pressing the A button on my controller? Well, see, pressing up and down works. Why isn't pressing the A button working?
Insanity. This is the first metatextual thing. And welcome, everyone on YouTube, everyone on Twitch. Great to see so many familiar faces.
Okay, here we go.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit.
Hey, I think the tween animators didn't turn their work in on time.
You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself.
Okay, I'm waiting for a gag here.
It's less gay. This is definitely more serious than Stanley Parable.
I'm waiting for it to be subverted, because I already know this game's a cozy shop management sim.
3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here.
Okay, here comes the twist. Here comes the subversion. Oh, We got sniped.
I lost? How? No. No, no, no. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again.
Oh no.
I'm a failure.
We need to run a tea shop.
I like this image of more and more swords in their back as the purple runs down.
Oh yeah. What am I, a sword tidy?
You've just become the Iron Throne.
Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility.
Man,
Be fixed.
this lady's got some issues.
Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me.
Even if it's run a tea shop.
It will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Wanderstop, it's Potts Rednor backwards.
I know you were good at counting letters in words. I didn't realize you were also good at just flipping them around.
I'm just good with words, generally. I can
Wordsmith.
also read upside down, almost as fast as I can read normally.
Get out of it. You'd make a great owl.
I know. Rest for a moment, for I am tired.
And Alex Armstrong over on YouTube with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Alex. Bought Spirit Fair Deluxe Farewell Edition for $4. If that was a part of the Steam sale, that's a good deal.
Good
There's a lot of
idea.
really good things. Undertale is 99 cents. It's
Ooh.
very cheap.
I know
I
another
bought
game
Final
that's...
Fantasy X.
How much for?
10 and 10-2 were, I believe, $10.
Ooh, well, they're
Yeah.
pretty old now. I know
They
another
are,
game
yeah.
you can get on discount. It's Starstruck Vagabond, which is
Incredible.
again on discount for $20.
Get that
That's
game.
like 2 Final Fantasy X.
That is.
But it's a much newer
Final
game.
Fantasy X-2. But not Final Fantasy X-2. Those are different things.
No.
And Belinda, thank you so much for re-upping the tip jar. Appreciate you.
I feel like we're drawing this out a bit longer than it needed.
It's a little set dressing. Well, we're going to get to the tea shop very soon.
Okay. I mean, if this is what I think it is, like we want to be trained and the lady's gonna make us run a tea shop so we can learn stability in our and learn, you know, tranquility in our soul, then might as well have just opened at the tea shop with the hero arriving and someone
What's
saying,
that lady? It's this big, large man. This nice fella.
"Oh, it's my neighbor Totoro," but if Totoro was a man.
Shaved Totoro.
Yeah. His name even rhymes with Totoro.
Bororo.
Bororo. Oh, okay. So this is where we're going to learn tranquility. We didn't even get as far as
titular
the training
Wanderstop.
lady. Yeah.
The titular Wanderstop. This is going to be a weird hour for you. Because I'm going to be honest. The first hour is just a lot of this man talking to you.
Oof, okay.
We'll do stuff. We'll get to do stuff. I promise.
Oh, well, I hope
You'll make
so.
a cuppa. You'll make a cuppa by the end of this.
Well, that's
what
very
we is call a cup of tea.
that's very reassuring.
And Blenda then gifted 5 memberships over in YouTube to Tom Holland, Alex Armstrong, Blaine, TSP, and Chris Levin. Thank you so much, Blenda.
Tom Holland, the real one.
Tom Holland. The real one. He's going to come and beat this man up because he looks like the Kingpin.
I was just writing about Tom Holland today when I was writing something about the Uncharted movie.
Oh, yes.
And how no one in their right mind would point to Tom Holland and say, yep, that's Nathan Drake, because he doesn't look anything like Nathan Drake. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we already know where this is going. Why is my character drawing this out? Why can't my character be, why can't my character want to have a cup of tea? Why can't...
Because they're very serious, because they've devoted their entire life to the concept of winning. Winning and success is the only thing they gain any sort of personal satisfaction from.
Well,
if they can't win, what are they?
Speaking as a writer, I ask myself questions like, what does this person do in their spare time? Like, what do they look like? What do they look like first thing in the morning? What's their morning routine? Do they have like a quick black coffee and maybe crack themselves in the eye with a rock?
ABF always be fighting. No, they have tea. No coffee in this world.
Well, as I once said about Warhammer 40k, you can't just fight all the time. You got to stop at some point to go to the toilet or build a fence.
A fight fence,
if you like. You still got to build it.
You do.
Hello, cozy man. Hello, man who embodies cozy game. I think it's perfectly reasonable for someone to be a warrior and also like tea. I mean, that was just Edo, Japan in a nutshell, wasn't it?
That is true. Yeah, they enjoyed the finer things.
Did you know that in like Edo period Japan, all like the upper class people ate basically nothing but white rice, and they started getting scurvy?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Why did they eat anything else?
Because they were, posh, and they thought this was like the only food us refined posh people need.
Because it's like small and pure and granular. Yeah. That was silly though.
Okay.
You're doing it.
Okay, here we go.
Things. Scoop that shit. Scoop that shit. We don't need no badges with a $5 dono. Thank you so much. We don't need no badges. Boro, more like boring. Am I right, fellow gamers? Get the fuck out of here, Brett. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's boring. I think it's doing nice table setting. Do you feel like, are you bored, or do you feel like a table is being set? I don't think you like table setting, do you?
This would be far too early to judge the game, in my view. I'm still waiting for like the the vertical slice mid game primary loop to kick in.
Sure.
Well, those bushes didn't produce a lot of leaves, did they?
Sly Dante resubbed on Prime over on Twitch. Thank you so much using your Prime sub. Remember, I say this every week. You got a Prime sub every month. Use it on someone. We appreciate you if you use it on us. Just use it on someone.
I'm gonna get a froggy watering can.
Oh, look at the little froggy. We don't know the badges. That was a V-Good gamer persona. Shout out to Persona. Captain President with a $10 dono. Thank you so much, Captain President. Marty stares at Yahtzee. You better love this game if you want your dog back. No, I really like this game. Jack doesn't. I'm fine. If someone doesn't like something I like, fine. Different strokes, different folks. They made a whole sitcom about different strokes.
Yeah.
It was called Different Strokes.
Watering can, and now we water things. Okay.
that. Getting your seed on.
Okay, we're playing Seed Othello.
Now you got to pull out your froggy can. Oh, did he give you your froggy can yet?
Yeah, I got my foggy can. Where was it? There it is.
Yes, Jonathan Ross, not to be confused with Sonic's BFF Froggy. Very different.
Okay, that's interesting. So we need 3 crops in a line to make a crop.
Yeah, you're gonna learn that there's like different patterns will make different things. And Alex Armstrong with a $2 dono. Thank you so much. Mr. Bald Guy reminds me of that 2019 New Guy meme. I have no idea what that means. 2019 New Guy meme.
He looks to me more like Dara O'Brien.
I don't know who that is either. Is that from Game of Thrones?
No, he is an Irish comedian.
Oh. Okay, I looked up this meme and I've never seen it before, but the guy looks exactly like that. So
okay,
that's pretty spot on.
Fruit. All right, I'm game. Seeds. Yes.
Plants.
I do kind of like the idea that the pattern of the plants is important. Because it's always like
the thing that grows is different.
That was always like part of the meta game of like your Stardew Valley of how you arrange the plants to be most efficient to water.
Yeah, that was even like going back to the original Harvest Moon on Super Nintendo. It would be like instead of like planting a 3x3 grid would be silly because in that game there was no way to water the thing in the middle. You had to be like directly touching the thing.
Yes, it was weird that.
Yeah.
Okay, I now have carrots.
Magic carrots.
Or chips, rather. Be nice.
I do like that there's the 3 levels of like you can go along with it and be nice. You can kind of be goofy or you could just be an asshole. And I don't think it changes anything, but I'm sure it changes his response. Like the tone of his response.
My usual instinct is to be nice.
Yeah.
Phillips.
Large hybrids. And LOTR fan, been in the Green Gang for 16 months. Thank you so much, LOTR gang. Please wish Sarah a happy birthday. Sarah, happy birthday.
Happy
you know who
birthday.
Sarah? Famous birthdays today. You know who else has a birthday today? Possibly Queen Latifah. She was in the thumbnail of the article. Like Bruce Willis.
Ah.
So there you go. Bruce Willis, wrestler AJ Lee, and child murderer Casey Anthony.
Oh, really?
So there you go.
I was just watching a video on I was watching a video on Casey Anthony the other day. She was fucked.
Oh, that's morbid. That was bad. That was a real bad time.
Yeah.
Just a bad time, top to bottom. I'm not even sure why I brought that one up. I should have just picked someone else. That one's on me.
Who do you share a birthday with? I'm sure we've all looked it up at one point or another.
I know I shared a literal day of birth with one of the best tennis players in the world, Rafa Nadal. He's like a Spanish tennis player.
Yeah, one time I looked up who was born on precisely the same day as me. So as like day and year, and the only result was some Korean actress who committed suicide.
Oh, that's sad. That's
But,
that's as sad as the Casey Anthony birthday.
But if we just go same day rather than year, I share a birthday with Queen Victoria, no less.
Oh, I thought you were going to say also Queen Latifah, and I was like, how many birthdays Queen Latifah got?
No, a different queen.
A different queen. But yeah, HBD Sarah. Hope you have a good one. Enjoy yourself a little cake. Treat yourself to something. Or have someone else treat you. That's even better. And then LOTR fan with a $9.99 dono. Thank you so much. Have some money to appreciate you.
How does these characters know what an astronaut is?
That is explained.
I thought we
Maybe
were
by the end of the stream?
I thought we were in a fantasy world.
Yeah, well, wait till some of your customers come in.
Okay.
Do you think fantasy worlds can have astronauts?
Well,
Final Fantasy VII, they go to space.
Well, I guess there's no reason there can't be astronauts in a fantasy world.
I
think there was a Discworld book where they went to space, then became astronauts.
I thought Discworld was sci-fi. I didn't even realize it was fantasy.
No, it's fantasy.
I don't know. Is the world actually a disc? What's the deal? Do they throw discs as like weapons?
No, it is a disc. The premise is it's a world that is a disc that rests on the back of 4 elephants who are in turn standing on the back of a giant turtle.
Oh, turtles all the way down.
Yeah. I am laughing. Do you know John Connor?
Your foster parents are dead.
I've been thinking about the T1000 a lot lately because I watched all the T1000 dialogues that just got added to Mortal Kombat, and now my YouTube feed is full of suggested T1000 videos.
Yeah. Suggest how many different videos are there?
Well, within an hour of a new character getting added to Mortal Kombat, there's 500 million compilation videos on YouTube. Here's all the fatalities being performed on the T1000. Here's all the fatalities being performed by the T1000. Here's every line of dialogue the T1000 has. Here's all their brutalities. Here's all the brutalities being performed exclusively on female characters because we're weird like that.
I thought you were getting recommended just videos about the character from the movie.
Oh, those as well. You've got to love the algorithm. All the clips from Terminator 2 where Robert Patrick is being a badass.
Great. I like when he pops up in my X-Files reruns.
Okay.
So yeah, this is teaching you the seems complicated at first, but is relatively simplistic way of making tea.
Okay. Climb up ladder to rope.
The ladder's also cool. It's like one of those library ladders where you can circle around the entire thing while you're on the ladder, which is nice. Yeah.
Wee. Meow. Meow.
Now you've lost the rope.
Oh, the rope, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can mess with all the different components. I'm sold. I love this game now.
Yeah, I like that the tea machine is sort of a weird Rube Goldberg kind of mousetrappy thing.
This is yes, this is what I like in my post-dad games.
This kind of reminded me a little bit of making shitty meals in a Yakuza game.
I like operating the different parts of a machine.
Incarnadine gifted out a pair of subs, one to Rat Beach and one to Speakeasy. Hey, thank you so much, Incarnadine.
Danko.
And then Stussy Guru with a €5 dono. Thank you so much, Stussy Guru. If anything, Fantasy World should have it easier to reach space with all their magic and whatnot. It should, but it just feels like if a Fantasy World goes to space, doesn't it kind of become sci-fi then? Does that lose the fantasy?
No, I think you can. Then it becomes space fantasy like Star Wars.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Where's that tea I was growing? I want to throw it.
It's through like the cowboy doors.
Where's the what cowboy doors? Oh,
Right.
these cowboy doors. Yes, these tea balls.
These
I'm gonna
weird testicles.
That's these mysterious bollocks. Okay. So we got the. Oh,
So you go.
let's
Yeah,
go
you
there.
can just toss them in there. I think you can even toss it from the. So you need to pull it out, have it in your hand, and then you can toss them in the.
Okay.
Yeah, the one thing I will say, I've played about 7 or 8 hours of the game, and the menu is still fiddly. Like, I am not fast at pulling anything out,
Wait, how?
which it seems like I should be. There you go.
Okay. Have some tea.
Did he tell you needed to put anything else besides the T-ball in it?
It said you could put
remember?
the chip
put the
in
carrot?
there as well.
Yeah, so you put the carrot in there. So, like, the tea is necessary to make tea, and then the other thing is sort of like a kind of tea.
Okay.
Like, augment.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The
This is it.
pyramid.
The pyramid.
There's that Stanley Parable writing chops.
There are some real good goofs later on, I will say. Yeah, I think now you need a mug.
Okay.
I think there's probably mugs in the kitchen. The other thing is mugs are just where you leave them, so... Oh, there you go.
There's a mug. No, not that.
There you
And
go.
tea.
I think you have to hold it.
And tea. And too much tea.
So I pour too much every time, but there's a narrative thing that says, like, oh, it's actually good that you do that. Because, like, the tree that whole machine is around, like, drinks the tea that you overspill or overpour. Oh, look, you may borrow a real good cuppa. Kid Barchetta with a $2 dono. Ever play any of Van Ripper's games?
Nope.
I don't think so, no. Awaria and Helltaker. I've never even heard of them.
Oh, those, yeah. Yeah, I've played Helltaker.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't even heard of them.
It's fine.
Awaria sounds like someone trying to talk about Awaria. It's a fucking Wario over here. And the Captain Prez with $5 dono. Space isn't real. I mean, might not be wrong. There's no way to know if space is real.
He just says this to everyone who passes by.
Just gives this advice. I think it's. I kind of like the idea of, like, listen, just pump the brakes, settle down a little bit, maybe just enjoy something for a little while. We need more games that celebrate the act of just giving up. We need to become comfortable with giving up every once in a while.
I think Spiritfarer did that. Just give up and fucking die.
Yeah.
Come back and drink some tea. It'll make you strong. And here we are again.
Look at that evil forest. I'm sure everything will go fine this time. Nope, it did not. Real Big Freak with a 200-bit dono over in Twitch. Thank you so much, Real Big Freak. Sorry for throwing pocket change at you, but I don't have much to support the channel. But keep it up, guys. Love the channel and this game. Real Big Freak, thank you so much. Listen, any little bit helps. Just good vibes, a thumbs up, a share, a positive comment. A death note, like giving us a death notebook that we can use. A little bit helps.
She should have drunk some tea.
And had some tea.
I wondered why she didn't drink any after she went all that work. I guess she couldn't.
What if she doesn't have a mouth?
Ah, well, there you go. Yeah, she can't drink any tea because there's a thing in front of her face.
In Barchetta is called the genre of game a give 'em up. We need more games that are give 'em ups, where you just learn to give up. Like those boss fights at the end of like Hellblade has a give 'em up at the end, where you kind of just need to give up on the boss fight.
Fuck it. Yeah, a bit in the first Prince of Persia game where you decide not to fight your mirror self. That was a give 'em up.
That's good. Nick Mathewson with $2.79 Canadian dono. Thank you, Nick. So what do we think of the mock-up award for Balatro called My Dad Went Out for a Pack of Balatro and Never Came Back award? Oh, the no-clip award. My dad went out for a pack of Balatro and never came back. I like that.
Oh, there you go.
And then Incarnating gifted a sub over to Real Big Freak. Thanks, Incarnating. Oh, man. Twitch, you guys are sweet. You do show your mouth pretty soon. It's not like it's a weird reveal or anything. But my thought is... No, it's not a reveal. My thought was, do you think this character design, because this game was developed during the pandemic, came about during the pandemic of starting the character off with kind of a mask like that? Or do you think it just looks cool?
I don't know. Pandemic was my first thought when I saw her wearing the mask. I was thinking, that's very responsible of her. Good job.
Yeah.
Tea. I want to make tea for Uncle Fester.
Oh my god. It's like for Uncle Fester, Kingpin.
I want to make tea for Gru from Despicable Me. I'm going to take these knee pads out and put them in the tea. I'm going to make knee pad tea. Still got some shit. Still got tea balls and chips. And nothing else. Oh, perhaps I could make penguin tea from these penguins.
Look at these little guys. These guys are very cute. Every once in a while, one will just be holding like a thing, and you could pick them up and kind of shake them, and he drops a thing, and you get a thing.
Mine
Seems
now.
kind of rude because
you will never escape. I'm going to drop you in this pond.
No, we don't know if they swim. Sussy Guru, been in the Green Gang for 16 months. Thank you so much, Sussy Guru. Does this have polonium as an agreement? I had to look it up, and that was discovered by the Curies. They named it after their home of Poland. I didn't know that.
Wasn't like
I hope not. We probably should put that in.
Wasn't that the way of poisoning someone, putting polonium in their tea?
Oh, I gotcha.
Hey, what's these? Can I water them?
Yeah, cases of poisoning. Yeah, a lot of cases of poisoning. Machi. Oh, I think that's what what the Russians use to poison people. I'm sure non-Russians can also use it, but
I got shrooms. I can put shrooms in the tea. That's the best tea.
oh no.
I'm going to go on a vision quest. All right, let's go make tea for Uncle Fester. Insert name of bald character.
Boro.
So drink some tea.
You can drink tea yourself. You can make yourself a cuppa, find a bench, and sit down. And depending on the flavor of tea, you kind of get a different little introspective flashback about your character's life.
Okay. What happens if I make shroom tea?
That's when the vision quest starts. I'm actually not 100% sure exactly what the shrooms do. This is just a vintage radio. Is it the dog station?
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna listen to dogs.
Listen to dog music. This is how dirty cups you have to put in those little trains. The train goes through the waterfall to wash the cup.
Oh, I see.
You can't have dirty cups all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have only committed an hour to this game. I think it probably needs more. Oh, tea and face.
Tea and face. Tea and face.
Come on, I want to make more tea. I guess I'll take these tools as well. Oh, fiddly controls. Where do you go?
You can, I think if you hold L or R, it kind of enters like a slight vision mode where you can see.
Oh.
Yeah, and it'll like look. Oh, so you see it like you also there was a little dot. You dropped your froggy watering can. I think you dropped somewhere.
How careless
that.
of me.
That dot. It's very easy to drop things. I've lost almost every tool in this game at some point. I'm like, where the fuck is it? And I'm like, why did I drop it over here?
Huh.
I think the button for like put in your pocket and for drop are right next to each other.
Well, yes, they're on a controller.
I mean, listen, I'm trying to help support you dropping Froggy. Yes, they're on the same controller. No, they're very far away.
I want to fill my watering can, for I am diligent.
That. Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Fungus Finder. Shrooms, you say? I donate. It's that simple. Shrooms for the Fungus Finder.
See, the tip at the bottom right said water, and that confused me. Because in this context it meant fill with water rather than water
as
plant.
opposed to like literally watering things, yeah.
Yeah. Hello. And by the time we learn how to pick up the sword again, we won't want to use it anymore because we'll be so happy making tea.
Incredible.
Hey, he can lift it. Maybe he could go and become the greatest warrior instead. Maybe we could train him. Maybe this is the moment. We could train him how to be a great warrior, and then someone will come along and murder us. And then he can avenge us.
Look at that. I think you made a little game of your own right there.
Hurry up. Some of us only got like 20 minutes left.
We're gonna put the sword right here, right in the tree.
Ah, the sword in the tree, the classic parable. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be a nice character. I'm role-playing.
Look at that.
Man, this girl just has to do everything by herself, doesn't she? I think that's her problem. That's her character arc.
She's got to learn to open herself up to other people.
She's got to learn to work with chums. I picture Boro having a Swedish accent. Are you having other questions before we start?
I pictured him talking like the dog from Up. If you ever saw the movie Up, there's like a dog that has a communicator on him.
Yeah, I have just met you and I love you.
Yes, exactly. He seems like a very sweet man.
I know how to make plants. Don't patronize me. Now, where are those tea bushes? Yeah. Sad nostril? That's what I will call this statue. It is Sad Nostril.
It is Sad Nostril. Just a little bit of snot coming out.
Water. Plant.
Free goobers.
Now I will water other plant. But where's the tea bushes? I needed the tea bushes to make tea.
To bushes. Oh, the tea bushes are usually in that like outer ring of the farm.
Is this one?
I don't know. You need to get your basket out. When you have your basket out, I think they're highlighted.
Oh, basket. Yeah, I forgot the basket part.
Yeah, clippers would make a lot more sense. Clippers are for like random. No, they'll be highlighted, not like that highlighted. But if you like go to like the outer ring, go as far as you can go, and then just kind of start following the head. No, like they'll always look like three. Oh yeah, these three dark circles to the right. You see, like a little bit beyond, past the tree. Yeah, those three dark circles. That's what tea bushes.
Oh, okay.
They look kind of like, I feel like they should be highlighted. They just kind of look like other bushes.
Yeah. La 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 la, skipping through the fields, finding tea.
I don't think I figured out what to do with mushrooms. I just have so many mushrooms, and I'm not 100% sure what to do with them. And I'm afraid to put them in my tea. Because we start getting customers, and I don't want to like give my customers hallucinogenic tea, because they all seem like they're going through it.
I do. A huge room. That must be for deciding on different colours. Piss off, shroom. Ah, a person. Identify yourself. Well, that was a bust. Man, he's just here to sponge off the free Wi-Fi, isn't he? He could at least pretend. I'd just buy a small tea and nurse it for 2 hours. Who wants tea?
Who was the first guy? Was it the knight or was it the?
It was some nervous-looking
Magician.
dude in a hood.
No. Can't
Mugs.
trust him. Mugs.
I guess I'm going to stash a few mugs. So, where's my tea machine? Yeah, we still got some of the tea I already made.
I think it's like cold. If you try to serve it after a while, I think people will get like. Oh, maybe you could try to drink it. I don't know how that's gonna work. I know at a certain point I tried to make something, and they're like, "This tea's not even cold or not even warm." I'm like, "Well, shit, fucking deal with it, dude." Couture Cowboy, been a member for 16 months. Thank you so much, Couture Cowboy. Been listening to a bunch of artists' top 10 songs on Spotify recently. Are there any you guys would recommend? Can be popular or obscure. What's a band people should go out and just listen to their top 10 songs?
Electric Light Orchestra.
ELO. Get a little ELO up in you.
Oi, twat face. I made you some tea anyway, because I'm nice.
Has he got a little pompadour? Couture Cowboy, I listen to, while I write, I listen to a lot of Miles Davis. His album Sketches of Spain. Real great. Makes me forget that I'm in rainy Wisconsin. It makes me think that I'm in Spain.
Just take the tea. Be polite. You introverted git. Man, I suck at this. I took my face off and everything. Oh, I can drink my own tea. How nice.
Who would I say has
Look at
wronged
that.
me?
Oh, what do you know?
I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father
Dude.
came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job
Oh no,
didn't exist anymore.
he was an astronaut.
We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around?
Oh, I was just trying to skip to the next line, but I guess that just skipped the whole text. Oh well. I guess now I get to watch this cup.
Oh, man. Sit on a little roller coaster.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. Bye, dirty cup. Make me proud. Guess we'll leave it at that. Hey, there's photo frames. I just noticed. Does this game have a camera mode?
It has you're literally right next to the camera.
Oh, so I am. Right. Where's twat face? I'll take a picture of that twat who wouldn't drink any tea. I'm going to put it behind the counter saying, make this asshole drink tea.
It's the opposite of like, don't serve this person. It's like, serve this person. Oh, the little penguin.
And you.
Oh, yeah, little penguin.
Right. Now we can fill the house with lovely pictures.
Fungus Finder with another $5 dono. Thank you so much, Fungus Finder. Tea is a special camellia. Please pick it with your fingers for the most pristine leaf. Also, say something funny. Go, now, it's $5. And then a long scream. Is everything all right? What happened there?
I could tell you Jimmy Carr's funniest joke, shortest, funniest joke. Venison's dear, isn't it?
I got that one. That was good. I'm not crazy about venison, although venison jerky, very good. A little jerky, whew, hachi machi.
Yeah, I already did that. See, my field guide contained like a second kind of plant, the pink plant. But
yeah, which
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
you picked up a seed of the.
Oh, yeah, so I did.
Yeah, although you would need 3 of them.
Well, I can make something else if I just use one of them.
Oh, and then put like 2 blues on the sides of them.
Yes. And now water the creepy alien egg that has been produced.
It's a xenomorph.
Oh no, it's on my face.
The face hugger. Oh, no more blue seeds.
Oh,
You want pink seeds.
Sick of blue seeds.
And Sussy Guru, the €5 dono. Thank you so much, Sussy Guru. I prefer dwarves, often overlooked. These are some good 3-word jokes.
Oh, I've got 3 pink seeds now. Okay, 3 in a row.
Where did they come from?
From that plant, I guess.
Oh, magical.
It's the wonderful magical world of plants. Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
Now it's
that looks delicious. That looks like peppermint.
Now I'm on my shroom trip. Hey, what's this? Hang on, just water this thing.
It's got glowy bits. Glowy bits. Glowy bits.
Pink seed, pink seed, pink seed. Well, that sure was a thing.
Paperclip 95 says, I'm 45 minutes late, so is there an in-game explanation on why the main character is this unlikable, whining little shit? I mean, at this point, the main character is who you roleplay them as.
Yes, they need to undergo an arc.
And like Yahtzee, like you have your choice. You can make, like any RPG, you could play a character often as a whiny little shit. But the way Yahtzee's playing, like this person's kind of like giving their go. Really getting into it.
Yeah, I want to improve myself.
Yeah. Like we're introduced to this person at that low point of their life.
Said use the clippers on weeds, but how do you know what is a weed?
Those are weeds.
Aha,
They're like,
these must be weeds.
I wouldn't call them weeds. They look like evil earth tendrils.
Yeah. I clip your ass. And I do it
those
again.
Are for weeds, and then like behind you was like a pile of leaves, and you can use. Oh no, your pockets are full, and you can use the broom on the pile of leaves. Oh, look at that guy! He's got something. Pick him up and shake him. He's got a scroll in his mouth. Don't let him have that scroll.
Gimme.
Give him a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Drop that
naughty,
scroll. Drop that
naughty,
scroll.
naughty, naughty.
Oh, you dropped the scroll.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's another picture that I took.
What is it? Oh, that was just a picture.
Yes. I'm gonna stick it in one of these frames. I'm getting into it. Yes. Okay. Well, do we have a tea ball? Do we want to make different tea?
Yeah, you probably still have, because you had 2 tea balls, so that you still have 1 tea ball. You need those like compact tea balls to. Like that is the basis of tea.
Okay, I guess I'll flush the tea we've got.
Smart.
I'm done with you, tea. Piss off.
Oh no.
Nobody likes you.
Wow.
Hey. So, rope, yes, rope for water. And then mini game. This is like a night shift. It was an old Commodore 64 game about controlling a big machine. And one of the things you have to do...
just... Yeah, all the different levers and pulleys and yeah.
Yeah. Water for the tea. Water for the tea gods. And now...
No, don't put your clippers in there. No one wants to eat clipper tea.
Okay, tea.
I would just make... If you don't... Yeah, because you already did the Chupa Chup tea. Apparently... Okay, so apparently the mushrooms you use when planting plants, like... If you're planting something and then you put mushrooms on the outside of it, it'll change the plant. Oh, I guess you're just putting it in the tea now? Oh,
yeah, no. I guess that's what we're doing.
Oh, no!
I'll make it mushroom tea. I can put more mushrooms. I don't care. I ain't got any further use for them. At present.
Sovereign with a 5 euro dono, literally as you were talking earlier. So this was a completely separate thought. Operating the tea machine has given me flashbacks to Night Shift, an old LucasArts game that Yahtzee subjected Gabriel Morton to that one time. That's not a LucasArts game, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's one of their old ones. Yes, that's it. Hey, a man.
Wow. A wayward knight. Look at his leg. What's going on with his leg? He's got purple. What does purple mean, Yahtzee?
Evil.
Corruption.
Do you want some tea? Yes, I want to give someone tea before the end of the stream.
It's happening.
Okay. Well, fuck what he said. He's getting this tea that I just made. Cup.
And Harry Son re-upped in the tip jar over on YouTube for 16 months. Thank you so much, Harry Son. The hairiest son there ever was.
Oh shit, I still need to move my tea.
Oh no.
Okay, who's ready for some really shitty tea? That I made too much of, apparently. Right, where was that twat? Here he is. Yeah, he's got evil foot disease.
Happens to all of us. S6 with $10 Australian. Thank you so much, S6. Appreciate that. A philosophical question. If a dev deliberately sets out to not make a good game, but rather a game they enjoy, does that make the game good from their perspective? Now back to Pee Pee Poo Poo Song.
Well, good's never going to be an objective quality.
Sure.
I mean, I don't think games can really be sorted into good or bad. It's up to you, really.
And like what you're looking for in it, because there are like subversive games that go against what we traditionally think of as quote unquote good game design, but maybe they're effective in communicating whatever idea they're kind of trying to communicate.
My difficulty at this point is that I don't have any more tea bushes. I need to make more tea balls.
Yeah, it's annoying. You just got to keep working the rim. Keep going around that rim.
Oh, must we? Oh, well. Buy me a drink first. Alright. I'm going to tokenly scan the rim.
Scan the rim. We're keeping our... Oh, there's 3.
Tea! Give me your
Oh,
tea!
we're getting close. We're getting close.
No, we're not. We're like halfway.
Oh, more. Well, halfway's close in the grand scheme of things. That might be 2 over there. Oh, my God. Look at that.
Okay, now we're close.
When in doubt, rim it out. That's what I say.
Okay. We're
Well
all big on tea. We're full up on tea. Just call me Mr. T.
You know what? You know what this tea shop is? A little rim world. How much we've been rimming. And then Harry Son with another $10 Australian. Thank you so much, Harry Son. Just woke up and no bloody idea what's going on here. Have some money, anyways. We're just making tea. We're occasionally picking up penguins or whatever they call them, fluffles.
All right, I guess I've got enough for my mini review. It's a game where you make tea.
Are you gonna keep playing out of curiosity?
Well, it turns out I've got Friday afternoon free because we'll probably be done with Split Fiction tomorrow.
Yeah,
and that's my.
I would say
review
keep
for next
playing.
week.
Keep playing. Like this doesn't have the game doesn't become a different game, but things change that I found really interesting that I know Jack didn't get to. That I think another hour or 2 you would get there. And I'm just curious how someone else feels about that, because that's kind of what made me really like the game.
Fair enough. And our next game on Yahtzee Tries is a game I was immediately intrigued by. Roguelite Deck Builder. Just gonna balance the volume a bit.
This is a classic Gil Lawson goof.
Yeah, it's a game about building a deck.
Oh, a deck builder.
Yes. Oh dear, we're full on.
What is this thing?
We're full on cruelty squadding it, I think.
A genuine nightmare.
I am husband. We are improving home. You build the deck. You will get money.
It does look like husband.
Go to store. Nails. Improve nails. Bulb. Make bulb blink less. Less annoying. Hand. Improve hand. And I can't afford any of this. Let's go build deck. Okay. A nail goes here. Okay.
This is insane.
I got that down.
This is gonna be a weird hour.
Oh yeah.
How are you hammering? Like, are you just moving the mouse? Like,
Yes. In a nutshell, yes. It's very like Bennett Foddy-ish.
Sure. Yeah, Darwin, I do agree. This just the hand movement feels VR-ish. Although I guess you're not moving the body, right? The camera's just kind of moving you. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea if this is. Let me check. Roguelike deck builder.
I was attracted to this game because I thought it was taking the piss. You know how I love games that take the piss.
You love when piss gets taken. Where do they take the piss when they take it? Do they like put it somewhere?
All the way to Comedy Town.
Oh! I'm going to assume no, this game is not available in VR.
It would be way too easy in VR, wouldn't it?
Sure.
It's like the surgeon simulator thing.
Are you good at, you've gotten into baking recently. How are you at sort of light carpentry?
I'm not quite that far gone in my dad brain. I think it's
how are you in,
reasonable
like,
to only
putting
want to...
together furniture?
I can do IKEA furniture pretty well.
Sure, yeah.
I haven't been called upon to do that for a while. Because being a grown-up who lives in an actual house with his wife, we don't buy IKEA furniture anymore because we're not fucking students.
Alrighty. No, I've let me tell you, graduating from IKEA furniture to non-IKEA furniture, that was a moment in my life.
Okay, how do we go back to the store? Or am I just stuck building this deck for the rest of my life?
I mean, this is a roguelike deck builder. The sun is going down. Do we think something bad's happening? That was not IKEA. I won't allow IKEA slander here. First off, Swedish meatballs and cheap hot dogs, which is great. Second off, it's a good way to just wander around a place for a couple hours, get lost.
Yeah. I mean, if you want like a shitty cutting board, I mean,
Exactly.
no one really needs
All
a
the
particularly.
food.
I mean, if you want like a drawer tidy or like a sponge, no one needs a really, really fucking good drawer tidy.
No.
Or a really fucking good sponge. But when you become an adult and buy your own house, you want to have a really fucking nice sofa. I know I do have a nice sofa. It's a sectional. We got it at our house.
Wow. You're the sofa king.
I'm so fucking fond of my sofa.
Is it a recliner? Does it have an ottoman? How do you lay on it? You put your feet up on something? Do you just lay across it?
It's
Do you
like
just sit there like a good boy?
It's a sectional because it's like two couches at right angles. I just sit at the intersection point.
Gotcha.
With one leg splayed out on the couch to my left and the other leg splayed out on the couch to my right.
At like a 90-degree angle?
Yes.
That seems dangerous. Darwin's done when he says, just go to a bar first and then wander around IKEA. Absolutely sloshed. I used to do that at the IKEA in Emeryville.
Man, there really is fuck all to do in Emeryville, isn't there?
When I moved out there, I was 22 and I was poor as shit. And so we'd go get happy hour at the PF Chang's nearby, and then we'd wander over to IKEA. It was great.
The Pixar studios are in Emeryville, and that's literally the only thing worth noting about Emeryville.
I was going to make a joke that when you said you used to record, you were recording some audiobook or something back in the day in Emeryville. I said you could just go to Pixar, use their recording booth. I'm sure it'd be fine.
Well, actually, it was right next to the Pixar studios, the studio I was going to.
Did you ever go to Rudy's Can't Fail Cafe?
Don't believe I did. No.
That was, speaking of the Green Day folks. That was a diner owned by one of not the main Green Day dude, but one of the other two Green Day dudes.
You say speaking of Green Day, but we haven't actually brought up Green Day yet in this stream. The audience don't know what the fuck you're on about.
So the weird thing was, I looked in chat, and then Jess said, and then you snuck into lectures in the afternoon. And so in my mind, I was back at the CCC this morning, and so
Oh,
I said, speaking of,
stop confusing the audience. The audience don't know what CCC is either.
my brain is my brain's like shifting through time. It's like that episode of Lost, The Constant, where Desmond gets
yeah, that's fair enough, because we're fucking building a deck. There's not much else to talk about.
And Carney says, don't forget to set game. This game is not going to be in set game. Like, I haven't tried it yet. I can try to set game with this, but I think there's a very slim chance I can set this game in Steam.
I think I lose money if I hit my hand, like the cost of a Band-Aid, possibly.
My mistake. This game is in Steam. Or is in Twitch. Incarnadine, I stand corrected. You're wonderful.
I'm not sure what it wants from me to get the perfect. Hey.
Yeah, like, what is that? Is that a man? Is that like a... Oh, no, the man! Don't put the man in there! Oh, no! That's a nightmare.
He only wanted light taps, he said. Happy to oblige, nail man. Well, anyway, to fill in the audience, on Wednesday mornings, we at Second Wind, we have an internal chat between our creatives that we call Casual Creator Chat, or CCC.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that's what CCC stood for. I don't think I even knew what CCC ever stood for. I just like sounding it.
In the course of Casual Creator Chat this morning, I happened to mention that one of the studios I've recorded an audiobook at was Fantasy Studios in Berkeley, where Green Day recorded Dookie. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look at that. Now we're all caught up. Yeah, there's all sorts of... Yeah, we talked about projects we've been working on, little stories like that. We share weird games we've found. I told them about the time that I hit something while driving at night, and I just kept driving, and I never looked back. So it's pretty nice.
So you might have killed a man.
You know what? It's Schrodinger's murder.
All right, I have officially built a deck.
10 bonks. That felt like a lot. Oh, 10 bonks and 20 ouches.
Ow. I got an achievement for building one deck.
Congrats.
Now I can upgrade my deck building ability.
Do you think you're going to be able to like add any creativity to this deck? Because as of right now, you just kind of built like a little rectangle.
I've made a nicer hand. Ooh, a key. A key to freedom that costs $1 million.
Wait, you made a nicer hand, like your hand, so that you can withstand more damage?
Oh, I think I upgrade like my ability to earn money by upgrading these things.
Wait, you can buy stocks on this wall? You can just buy stocks to passively make money.
I can't. Oh, hang on. Okay. Look at husband. Hello, husband.
I'm young.
Wait, am I a married woman or a gay married man?
I think that man is just called the husband. It feels like you're.
Surely it is the husband's. It is the husband's job to build the deck in the standard household.
Yeah, this is nothing. This is not standard. This game shatters gender norms. Purple Audacity with a $10 dono. Thank you so much, Purple Audacity. This is a strange game to stumble into without context. Marty, I just got a Steam Deck and I'm experiencing a Steam sale for the first time. Any recos on what to buy? I am overwhelmed.
I know a game that's on discount and is also Steam Deck verified.
Tell us about it.
It's called Starstruck Vagabond. And it's a solo-developed, space-based cozy game with the character-based storytelling that was made by some up-and-coming young indie developer who I hear tries very, very hard and needs to be encouraged.
Incredibly handsome as well. I mean, obviously that's number one.
Damn it.
My problem is I just own all these games, so I don't know like how to figure out like what's cheap. Like looking at what's on sale right now, this is not like an indie game, but Red Dead 2 for PC is $15. Red Dead 2 is a really good game. That game's like phenomenal.
If you like that sort of thing.
If you don't like that sort of thing, you can go kick rocks. Red Dead 2 is great. Cowboys and whatnot.
Yes. I mean, particularly if you like riding through too much countryside for too long.
Arthur. I think it's great.
Man, I'm really
what else
slipping
is
on my perfects lately.
perfect? Death's Door is only $4.49. I loved Death's Door, let me tell you. So you can go buy Death's Door. What else do we got on here? Let me just look at my list. What games do I like?
I'm only getting OKs because I'm hitting too hard or hitting too light.
Neon White is only $12. You should buy Neon White.
You absolutely should buy Neon White. 'Tis a good game.
Friend of the show, Neon White. Citizen Sleeper is only $6. Oh my god, you'd be foolish not to buy it.
Citizen Sleeper 2 shouted me out in their Steam page.
I saw that. And you were on PlayStation. If you like went to the PlayStation page on your PS5, it like popped up. Watch this review. Look at that.
Hey, perfect nail. Oh my god, an alien.
Ah, get out of there.
Metronome alien.
What else? Animal Well is only $20. Loved Animal Well. Ooh, is Crow Country on sale? Crow Country was a great one.
Finally.
Crow Country. What word did I spell wrong to not get Crow Country? Oh my god, Okami for $10. Absolutely blend it. Yeah, Crow Country is only $13. That's a delightful little resi like.
Yeah. Ow. Oh my
And then
poor
Senu
hands.
with a $10 dono. Thank you so much. Money for Jess for remembering stuff. Jess is remembering all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, she has the capacity to remember things.
Unlike some of us. That's me.
Ow.
Bunk bunk. Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Fungus Finder. Yahtzee, I hate that ball floaty monster in the CS.
The Consuming Shadow. Good. I'm glad you hate him, because he hates you.
Oh, damn. That's you. Because he hates you. Look at that. Doom 2016 is $2. Yeah, get Doom 2016. That's a good one. Undertale's $1. Get that.
Yeah, add it to the pile.
There you go. Yeah. Fucking slop factory. Is this your second deck?
Oh yeah, I've finished
Do you
my
feel
deck.
like you've gotten better from the first deck?
Not really. I'm getting far fewer perfects. I don't know why. Oh, here's Mr.
Man? Screaming Man?
Mr. Light Taps.
Screaming Man. And then Lord Robert, been in the tip jar for 4 months. Thank you so much, Lord Robert. Our German contingency is here in full force.
Uh-oh. It's a skull.
Oh no. What's it going to do?
He says, we can't talk yet. It's not safe. Nail me in.
Oh, okay. That's kind of neat.
That's a bit, what's it called?
Is that a rat?
Inscription-esque.
Yeah. Like something's going on here.
There's something going on with this deck building game. Oh, it's this fella again. Man, what happened to my perfects? That was perfect. Ow. I almost finished this deck. Feel free to keep talking about whatever you want. I'm just building a deck here.
You're just out here decking. You're just absolutely out here decking.
Okay, that's a deck. Hello, husband.
I am husband.
I am husband. You are building decks with a hammer and nails. I do not remember what our lives looked like before this. Oh no, we're in deck purgatory. Okay, we could buy some low-risk stocks. Or improve our hammer.
Improve. Hammer.
Or improve our nails.
Do we have $1 million to buy the key yet?
Or improve our planks. Not the key, I'm afraid. But we can either buy better planks or better nails. Planks, yes.
Whoa, when you shined over the wood, it looked evil, like evil Silent Hill wood.
I just wanted to be able to see a different kind of plank.
There you go. Be Smart with the $2 dono. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, all. Another dad game. A dad game, but I feel like this is like a dad game plus subversion.
Yes, this is a subversive dad game. A piss-takey dad game. My favorite kind.
Why does the lighting change? Is that just like weird lighting?
It's just because the light bulbs bust.
Oh.
We can buy a better light bulb that doesn't do that so much if we want.
Also, Colton on YouTube with their first comments, 2 comments in the channel. And this is the only 2 comments in their history. Hi. And then the second one, I think Marty is Jewish. And that's it. And that is done. That's vintage Colton. If I've ever heard. That's like something Kramer would say. Both Kramer kicking in the door and saying it, and Michael Richards would probably also say that.
I mean, would it matter if Marty was Jewish?
I don't know. Yeah, it's very just Colton. Not sure what we were getting at there, but it's a strange comment, my friend.
I think I was playing Team Fortress 2 once, and someone in the chat just out of nowhere said, "Hey, are you Jewish?"
It's insane.
I think I said yes, just to see how he'd react.
Like, where's this quest line gonna take us? Sovereign with a €5 dono. Thank you so much, Sovereign. Speaking of consuming shadow, I've been meaning to ask, Yahtzee, is T from Consuming Shadow meant to be Mr. Teapot from Dita? Assuming that's not a spoiler.
He can be if you want him to be. That's always been my attitude with continuity.
There you go.
Another alien.
Look at him. I like that he's doing a little. Oh, do you have to get perfect? You like wait for his head to be.
I mean,
he's kind of swaying back
I
and forth.
I assumed at first, but it doesn't seem to matter much.
You may be thinking too much about this game, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, clearly we're putting a lot more thought in than was intended.
I am curious what the. I mean, it's just possible that this is the game, but if there's like, if there's kind of like a twist.
I mean, there's got to be, right?
I mean, it's got like it's got 208 reviews, very positive on Steam.
Oh, I got a love nail that loves me. And any way I hit it, it loves.
Love nail.
Yeah, I'm going to nail you.
Oh, dang. Tsunami Doucher with the $20 dono says nothing. A rare Wednesday Tsunami Doucher. Great to see you. The doucher of all tsunamis.
Well, if you do have a tsunami in your vagina, probably a good idea to douche it.
That's true.
You don't want one of those in
Is that like
there.
a tempest in a teapot?
Sure. I'd never heard it called that before, but sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Brad. Don't worry.
Oh, we got
It
two
starts
perfects
off,
on that
it
one.
starts off it sounds like we're gonna go somewhere bad, but I promise we're not. Brad with the $2 dono. This deck is definitely Jewish because the wood is cut. It's a circumcision joke. Yeah.
Although wood implies erect. I don't think they circumcise erect penises. That would be horrific.
They did for me. What?
What?
Huh? Sorry, I cut out there.
You made me hit my own hand twice. Oh, I squashed a bug. Yeah, fuck you, bug. Oh, it's Scully Face. It's coming. Do you feel it? But it's not here yet. Hammer me.
I want to know what this skull. It's always. I feel like the skull always pops up on this board. He was right there.
Last bunch of bits of wood.
Yay!
Oh,
Did you
oh
see?
no!
They announced Power Wash Simulator 2.
Yes, and as I said to Nick when he linked me the trailer, I don't see they're fundamentally changing the core concept.
Yeah, it's like an interesting thing to where because they've just been updating it, with a bunch of like, oh, here's
Yeah.
a SpongeBob level, here's a Final Fantasy level. Like, it just feels like that's the future of that game.
I mean, maybe they could make it, I don't know, open world, sandbox.
Yeah.
Power wash the world.
Is that our future everywhere? Everyone's power washing in the same place, and as a community, we have to power wash the world, like how everyone had to 100% nuclear disarming in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Ow. Get in there. Textbook.
Beautiful.
Okay.
How much money we get? $192. It's a lot of money.
Hello, husband.
Well, husbando.
I'm passionate about decks. By the way, the light outside does not work so great. Yeah, we noticed. Oh, I forgot to go to the store. Oh, I forgot to go to the store. Never mind.
Oh, now we're gonna have a ton of. There's no way you can. So what is? I'm confused when before you put the thing down on the right hand side of the screen. What's the W and the S?
That just indicates that I press W and S on the keyboard to move back and
Oh,
forward.
I thought that was supposed to be cardinal directions, and I was like, west and south are not opposite. What are we doing?
It also can also stand for Wayland Smithers.
Oh, shout out to Waylon Smithers. Great little freak. And Loftus says, I want to power wash Chernobyl. That'd be pretty good.
Well, I could certainly use a bit of a scrub. Oh no. Oh no, what am I doing to this poor nail?
Or board. I like that the letters kind of exist in the world, like
Yeah, that's cute.
noodles in alphabet soup.
And you can't hear it, but every time I hit a nail, it makes a little squeak, like I'm hitting a squeaky toy.
Chat, this developer's next game, their name is Gil Lawson. Only have 2 games on Steam, and an upcoming one is called Goblin America. And you mentioned Cruelty Squad earlier. Looks kind of like Cruelty Squad.
Alright. Well, we've established you can make a living with just making really weird games that would look weird.
Yeah.
I sort of aspire to do that in my retirement, you know?
Sure.
But I don't need to worry about money anymore. I'll just make weird art projects. Possibly become a serial killer.
Whatever buys your time.
Yeah, just one of those weird arty serial killers where I pose the bodies into like crazy art projects for the cops to enjoy. And there'll be some profiler from the FBI who says, to find this guy, I have to get inside his head.
Oh, I hope it's Tommy Lee Jones. I think I'd make a really bad serial killer.
Well, there are very few good ones. Because the ones that are good, you don't hear about because they get away with it.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
And there aren't very many named good serial killers.
Sure. Because if you're named, you probably ended up getting caught. If you got caught, were you a good serial killer?
I guess not. But there's probably quite a few running around that are smart enough to not get caught. What a cheery thought. I mean, there's some that are caught that like 50 years later, and you know, respect.
Sure.
Because by the time when they were committing their crimes, we didn't have the forensic science we have today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a happy nail.
Ah, I do like Happy. A little
wish I
Kawhi
could-
nail.
Wish I could spend more time with Happy Nail, but every time I hit him, it's a perfect.
Then who says Zodiac Killer is probably the only one that can be named and never caught? Well, Jack the Ripper was also never caught, right? Those are
Yeah.
two sort of unknowns.
Yeah, and also, you know, crime scene things wasn't very sophisticated back in
Sure.
Jack the Ripper's day.
I mean, honestly, even in Zodiac day. I like, there's a really great book called The
shit.
Devil in the White City that was all about the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. And the serial killer there, he was like a rich dude named H.H. Holmes.
Yes.
Made like
He-
a murder hotel, pretty much.
Yeah, he was fucked up, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, money plank. I need to
Money
get
plank.
one last
Money plank.
one
Money
last
plank.
nail in the money
Oh,
plank.
the money's going down. Cash plank. Beautiful. Yeah, they've been for like the longest time. Martin Scorsese's been trying to make a Devil in the White City, either movie or miniseries with Leonardo DiCaprio as H.H. Holmes.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll actually happen though. Sussy Guru with a €5 dono. Thank you, Sussy Guru. The best serial killers, or the worst, are those employed by the state and that get a steady paycheck.
Oh,
Hachi
wow.
machi,
Look
biting social commentary.
Yeah, look at fucking George Carlin over here. Who are you even
we
talking
joke 'cause
about?
it's
The
true.
dude who pulls the lever on the electric chair?
Maybe, or like the like anyone in charge of the insurance machine in
Oh yeah,
America.
the medical insurance
Yeah.
machine. Okay. Husband, I've made a fourth deck.
Make sure you don't go outside.
Husband,
Use your
husband, 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 husband. Man, that guy needs to get his act together. Alright, well, let's improve the nails.
Right?
Let's improve the bulb. Why
Oh,
not?
bulb.
And buy some stocks. And get a better
Oh,
hand.
anomalous reading said the sun isn't going down; it's a rogue light. Is the light above you supposed to be a rogue light? Because it's going in and out? Jesus, I'm gonna throw
I
up.
figured it out. That's why it's a rogue light deck
Oh,
builder.
my God, I'm gonna throw up all over.
Because
my
it's a
nose.
very unreliable light.
I can't handle this.
Oh man, we just got that. Half an hour
Get me
in.
to a nunnery. Get me to a nunnery.
Honk. My nails honk.
My nails honk.
Yeah?
Love a honky nail.
It's, yeah. They call me the nail honky.
Oh, me the nail honky. Yeah, what do we think's going? So we leave the deck, and in the 20 seconds before we go out, does someone come out and like strip all of our planks?
Yes, as I say, we must be in hell. We are deck Sisyphus.
Oh my God!
Forever building a deck, and by night, the deck being dismantled again. Or are we deck
He's-
Prometheus?
Oh, getting our what was it? Didn't he get his like liver or something eaten by a bird every day?
Yeah, every night, every day we build a deck, and every night, a bird comes and eats the deck. Come on, where's my perfects?
Perfect.
Splat.
Oh, did you kill that little bug?
Yes. And I had to do it again.
And I do it again.
Pop. Sort of makes me think of Trombone Champ a little bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
It might be just the honking that does that.
What were we... Did we have a stream a little while ago where the Trombone Champ person was... Oh, that was a Monday's Windbreaker. The Trombone Champ dev was in the chat.
Yes, out of nowhere. Also the dev of Icarus Proudbottom teaches typing.
There you go. Nick Grumble says, "Hey, Marty remembered something. It's a glorious day." I mean, I kind of stumbled my way into remembering it, so.
Nearer, nearer, but not here yet. It's too dangerous. Stop being a tease, Mr. Scullyface.
It really is.
I mean, I bet he's just going to say that to the whole game just to like build intrigue, but nothing ever actually happens.
I think something will happen. Do you find the mere act of hammering, like, is this scratching the kind of zone out dad game itch you like?
I don't know. I'm not currently zoned out. It's annoying that I'm finding it hard to hit the perfects. Because I'm not.
Sure.
Oh, there we go. There's one. Not entirely sure what it wants from me for perfects.
Yeah.
I should just have to hit it at precisely the right speed.
Do you think you're better at building a deck or at making tea?
If pressed, I think in my daily life I would be more confident in my tea making abilities.
Gotcha.
Oh, cash blank, cash blank.
Cash plank, cash plank.
Get in, get in. Jesus Christ.
Oh
God. Oh God.
Cracking under the cash plank pressure.
It's the pressure of the cash blank. Oh, and I made fuck all.
You know what? Cash blank giveth, cash blank taketh. You might be ending this with $420 though. Plays it. It's the marijuana number.
Not anymore.
Nope, 422. The blazing is over.
Happy nail.
Happy, happy, happy now. Boon Army. Cash Plank, the later known B-52's track. Cash Plank.
Cash blanks such as could be found on the roof of the Love Shack. Oh, it's this fella again.
Yeah, I don't know why I went to Love. Yeah, in my mind, I was thinking Love Shack, and I started singing Rock Lobster. 666 money earned. Ooh, that's a double number. Something good's gonna happen now.
Oh, we made money from our stocks.
Oh, ho, ho.
I've built 5 decks now. I want to help you build decks. If I can help you, please let me know. I need you to go outside and build a deck now. Well, we could buy more stocks. Or improve something.
Do we have enough money for the key?
Well, obviously not, no.
It's still $1 million. God damn it. I thought it might be on sale.
Alright, I'm going to improve my planks. Again.
Could be a different looking plank.
Plank, 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 planky, planky, plank, plank. Plank, 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 planky, planky, plank, plank. Oh, hello again.
Perfect.
Oh, too hard.
Too hard.
I wonder if this game has... I was wondering if it had, like, controller controls, but no, apparently not. It has to do the...
Yeah, I don't know if this would work well with controller
it has
controls.
to do the Surgeon Simulator thing where it's awkward to move around.
Yeah.
And this again. It keeps happening. And you.
It's a very excited little guy.
I've got quite a perfect streak going, thanks to those two. Ow. And lost. And topped it. Honk.
Evelyn says you should have a manual coffee grinder mini game in between decks. It feels like there should be one more thing to do inside in between. Yeah, make yourself a cuppa, like make yourself a cup of coffee or something.
But would that interfere with the purity
Of the deck building?
of the deck building? Man, that Scully nail freaks me out.
Scotty.
Okay. Well, fuck it. C's a passing grade.
C's good degrees.
I feel like there's got to be a spectrum between okay and perfect.
Yeah, that seems... It seems like there needs to be something. Oh,
Like good. That's a like stopgap between okay and perfect. Just good. Yes.
Do you think you'll get like a really fancy hammer at any point?
Presumably.
Like a Mjolnir or something?
Would seem like overkill for deck building, surely.
I'm trying to find if there's a full playthrough of this game on YouTube because I just want to see what the end looks like.
And it came out this morning, I think.
Oh, okay, that might also explain it. Also, just typing in roguelike deck builder just gets you videos about roguelike deck builders.
That was clearly the intention.
Yeah, but if you're trying to find the game, it makes it difficult. Like, I even tried to find it in Steam, and I couldn't by just typing roguelike deck builders, because I was like, no, we got you over here.
Clearly, they're trying to make this game as hard to find as possible. It's like calling your game a game. Try Googling that, asshole.
Try that. Have it just be a bunch of wingdings. I want to name my game in wingdings.
Yeah, I'm going to be the artist formerly known as Star Trek Vagabond.
Ariel says like Torrent and Elden Ring. I do like that the theory is that they named the horse Torrent so that
so you couldn't torrent it, yeah.
So yeah, that would be the first thing that popped up. That's also the theory behind why Christopher Nolan made Oppenheimer, is because there is the lesser-known third Nolan brother who is a literal hired assassin, like a literal hitman, and he went by the name Oppenheimer. And so, in order to flood Google searches, before Oppenheimer, if you searched Christopher Nolan Oppenheimer, you'd get stories about his assassin brother.
Wait, is this true?
No, that's true. That's a Darren Mooney. That's a Darren Mooney thing. Well, Darren Mooney told the story, and then I think we just made it apocryphal that that's the reason he did it. But it feels like kind of like it.
Okay, so it's not actually true that Christopher Nolan's brother is a hired killer.
No, that is true. Christopher Nolan, brother, killer. Newsweek. Newsweek would never lie to us.
Well, if you can't believe Newsweek.
In 2009, Matthew Nolan was arrested and charged with the murder of accountant Robert Cohen in Costa Rica. He's the brother of the two of them, and he was a hit name using the code name Oppenheimer.
Well, again, he can't have been very good at it if he got caught.
Sure, but we don't know. We can't talk about the good hitman. Oh, look at how much money you have now. Look at your cash plank.
Shit.
That's like such a fatter cash plank than before.
Come on, cash plank.
Oh my god. Cash plank rules everything around me.
Okay.
How much money you got now? Okay, now I'm getting a little.
Now I've got one
I don't
silver
feel
plank.
this.
That's going to bug me. I mean, I've been sitting on my deck, having dinner, and I'm just with one grey plank. And I'll be like, that doesn't fit at all. It bugs me.
Well, I've got good news for you because you're going to turn around and you're going to be able to do it all over again.
Hooray! Slightly shinier hammer. More stocks. And better nails as well.
I think it'd just be neat if every time you went outside, it was just a different background. Different season.
Yes. Or
Like a
maybe-
beach at one point.
Or just like the empty cosmos.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Could you imagine that? Deck at the end of the world? George Lucas says, I wonder what Christopher Nolan's trying to hide about his pa, the notorious Odyssey Nolan. Good goof. Did you ever read the Odyssey? I'm thinking about reading. I don't think I've ever read the Odyssey. I'm thinking about reading it before this movie comes out in a few years.
I tried reading Dante's Divine Comedy. I found it a little bit
Did you?
impenetrable, I'm afraid.
I completely agree. It was like when I was in like high school or whatever, and I got into like quote unquote good books, and I was like, I'll try
Yeah.
this, and I was like, what the fuck? This is
Yes,
hard to read.
I was pretentious in high school as well.
Sure,
And
yeah.
I tried to read Shakespeare and convince myself
Yep.
I completely understood everything I was reading.
I was like, I can read Finnegan's Wake, and I'm like, no, I can't read Finnegan's Wake. I think I'm too dumb.
Eventually I started reading like pulp Victorian literature like Jules Verne and H.G. Wells.
Sure,
I was like,
that's very
okay,
readable.
okay, I can feel like I'm like a book snob, but it's
Yeah.
actually fun to read as well because it's about time travel and invisible
Yeah.
men and shit. Definitely prefer Wells to Verne. Wells never let the science get in the way of storytelling.
Sure.
Like I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and it was like there was like 50 pages on how a diving suit works.
Yeah, I never like.
Meanwhile, you read
Whenever
The
I get
Invisible
to that in a
Man.
book, I kind of just zone out. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you read The Invisible Man, and get to the bit where the dude's explaining how his invisibility works, and you're just like, yeah, I used some like crystal that did a thing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. You're like, oh, sure, that checks out. It's one of those things where if like you sound confident in how you turned invisible, then it's fine with me. You don't need to tell me the science behind it.
Yeah, I mean, you're clearly invisible, so
It worked. However you
Yeah.
did it. I thought some of the Michael Crichton I've read got a little too sciencey. I believe he was a scientist before he was an or
I know. I've
chemist
read
or
Michael
something.
Crichton books where there's just like literally a diagram on the page.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing?
Like one character will turn to
dinosaurs
another
back.
and say, "You mentioned string theory back there. I'm just wondering, what is string theory?" And the other character says, "I'm glad you asked," he said as he pulled a screen down from the ceiling. String theory is a blah, 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 blah.
That said, I don't mind. Like, I'm watching. There's this. Speaking of Michael Crichton, there's a show that's on HBO now. That's kind of a spiritual successor to ER, which was a Michael Crichton creation called The Pit. And it's just about like an emergency room in Pittsburgh, but it's all kind of in real time over the course of a single shift. And they just use crazy jargon, and it all seems very quote unquote realistic. Last night I watched an episode. It was the most realistic birth I've ever seen on
Ew.
film. It was nuts. Let me tell you guys, I think I know what a birth looks like now.
Did they use
Drowning
an
and whatnot, the shoulder getting stuck in there.
Well, I have witnessed a birth too, actually.
Sure. I have not. I mean, you have children. That makes sense.
Yes.
But I have not.
So
But
how do
I
you-
feel
how-
like I have now.
So how do you know it looks like a real birth?
I don't know. Maybe I should have. I'll ask my mom.
So wait, it's
Nurse.
called The Pit, and it's a spiritual
Yeah.
successor to ER. Do they get
Yeah, it's
charged
a-
for
it's
every
very
letter in
hospital.
the title or something?
So there is a ongoing lawsuit because apparently originally it was going to be an actual spiritual successor, like, and it's even starring Noah Wiley, who was who was like the young doctor on ER, and he's now like the grizzled old doctor.
Uh-huh.
And apparently the Crichton family was going to be involved in it, and something happened, and then the show kind of changed, and they just made it this thing called The Pit, and now the Crichton family is trying to sue, saying you're just stealing the concept of ER, but That's just every medical show, right? It's just about a hospital. Like, I don't know. Like ER might have been the first big one, but there's been a million hospital shows since then.
Yeah. I mean, there was a British show called Casualty, which was set in a hospital. Casualty is what we call, and Casualty is just what we call the ER in England.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I thought it was like casualties, like, well, they died.
No.
Oh, that's a fun fact. I didn't know they called the ER casualty.
Yes, so if you ever go to the UK and get into some hideous accident, first of all, don't stress about the cost. Ha ha.
But
Did you enjoy building the last deck? I saw you building it and it looked like you were having fun. Please go build another deck outside. Man, this guy really knows me. That's probably why we got married.
Who's a better manager? The deck builder guy or oh my god, I already forgot his name. Domo? What was the guy? What was the guy's name in the last game? The big bald guy.
Grew from Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Goro? Boro? Something like that.
Boro.
Not Goro, that's the Mortal Kombat villain.
No, that's the forearm menace. Shout out to Boro. I hope Boro's doing well. Sussy Guru with a €5 dono. Thank you so much, Sussy Guru. Have you ever read Shakespeare in the original Klingon?
Nah, reference.
Is that a Star Trek joke?
Yes.
I understand now.
Honk.
Star Trek's kind of like overly sciencey, is it? Is it like compared to Star Wars? Star Wars is just like fucking here you go.
Yeah, in that it is science fiction. Yes.
Sure. Meanderbot with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Meanderbot. Just says buggy.
Buggy.
Just the word buggy.
You're buggy.
A little rubber baby buggy bumper. Jonathan Ross asked, "We get more than one size deck." That's not polite to ask and rude in mixed company. Jonathan Ross. No. As far as we know, I mean, we don't know, but no.
No, I only have a very small deck. I say to all my potential romance partners, now, don't be too disappointed, but I think you'll find I have a very small deck.
Yeah. But if you light the room correctly, it can look bigger. If it can cast like a long shadow, like an Orson Welles film, it can look bigger.
I found my very small deck to be actually surprisingly useful for entertaining.
Think about that. Call his deck the party porch.
But my deck, I must admit, is quite small. So I'm probably going to get deck enlargement surgery.
Is that just like a whole construction crew's going to come over?
Yes. And then friends will come over, and I will whip out my deck, and they will go, "My goodness, what a magnificent deck!"
Yeah, we need some before and after pictures of the deck.
It's so large and intimidating.
Yeah, cash plank. And I shouldn't have yelled that out because I feel like I don't want to get nervous.
Cash plank.
Cash plank.
It's like a daytime game show. Dare you take on the cash plank?
Oh no!
Okay, 200 quid.
$25. That's not bad. Is quid short for anything?
It's
I know what it is, but like, is it like shortened? Is it like a quiddly lump?
Well, I assume it's because of the phrase quid pro quo.
Oh my god, I never put those together.
The quid is slang for money in the UK.
That's great. Oh, so quid is just money? Is it like a...
Yeah, you say, here's 50 quid to mean pounds.
Okay, gotcha. But it is pounds. Like, you can't just say, here's some quid.
No, it's the equivalent of bucks, I suppose.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, sensitive man.
Love a sensitive man. Sensitive man on our decks.
Yes.
Be smart.
It's the sensitive men really appreciate my deck.
Be smart for the $5 dono. Thank you so much, Be Smart. It's not the size of the deck that counts. It's how you lounge on it. Think about that. Think about that.
Yes, I often think as I'm contemplating my small deck, Well, it might not be the largest deck in the world, but I can guarantee satisfaction.
Yeah. Well, think
How
about it.
very
You're also just large. It might be like a proportional thing. It
How
could be
very
just a very
satisfied,
normal sized deck.
how very satisfied the ladies will feel as they recline back on my deck. Did I mention I'm from New Zealand?
What does that mean?
It means that when I talk about my dick, that means
Wait.
I'm talking about my dick.
Kirega, with a bit border, this might be pertaining to what you're saying. Yahtzee, remember to seal your deck with Schaefer's New Zealand-style deck sealant. Is this all a thing?
Yeah, because New Zealanders say dick to mean deck because of their accent. Although Australians and South Africans also do, sort of. Good eye, mate. Good eye, mate. That's a bonza dick you got there.
Balzer? Balzer deck?
Bonza. You got a bonza dick.
Huh? Damien Glenn asked me, Marty, did you ever learn who Jeffrey Combs is? Is that a serial killer?
No, he's an actor. He played Herbert West in Herbert West Reanimator.
Oh, shit. We talked about this a while ago. God, when was that? I can't even remember what that argument was. I think someone said he was very famous, and then I argued that he wasn't very famous because I didn't know who he is, and if I don't know who you are, you're not famous, which is not a good way to gauge that.
He's done a ton of shit. He's done a ton of voice shit. He was, he did...
Apparently he was in The Frighteners. I like The Frighteners.
Yes, he was in The Frighteners. He was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He played Brainiac in Injustice 2.
Oh, look at that!
He's done some, like, TV animation voices as well, I think.
Look him up. I just want to see if he was ever on Lost. I don't think he was on Lost.
No. But, you know. He had, like,
That's
9 roles in Star Trek. He was all over Star Trek.
That's how you do it. Those Star Trek bucks.
Whoop, 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 boof, boof, boof. Okay, I think the perfects are actually getting easier. Thanks to the last upgrades I got.
Even Glenn said, "Oh, was this the argument? You said he's a huge B act." Oh, Damien, was this literally you who asked it during the podcast, or talked about it, saying he was a huge B movie actor, similar to Bruce Campbell? And I think Bruce Campbell's a million times more famous than this guy, solely because I know who Bruce Campbell is and I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, that's a bit of a subjective view of fame, isn't it?
Sure, but like the character of Ash Williams is way more famous than any character this dude's played, right?
No, fair enough. Yes, Ash Williams got his own TV show.
This guy's not in Mortal Kombat. I think Ash is in a Mortal Kombat game, right?
Well, as I said, he was in Injustice 2, voicing Brainiac. But no, Ash Williams isn't in Mortal Kombat. He's a character in Dead by Daylight you can play as. And he was one of the characters you play against in Poker Night in the Inventory 2.
Oh, that's a good fun fact.
And bug. Shit. I still don't know what this alien thing's deal is.
Yeah, what? That's a weird little thing.
Squeak. Oh, is it Happy Nail? It's Happy Nail time.
Happy now.
Well, it's just been me hammering nails into a deck, but I gotta say, my time with this game's kind of flown by.
Yeah. I'll be honest, both games just nice laid back. Very different in what they're trying to give us, but I am curious. I want to just know if this game has like a twist or if it's just this. If it's just this, that's fine. I just want to know if there's anything anything neat going on at the end of it.
Well, I'll let you know when I get to $1 million and buy the key.
Buy the key. It seems like it's going up like exponentially, so I feel like you'll get there eventually.
Yes, that seems to be the case.
True Mando with a bit border. Thank you so much, True Mando. I don't appreciate it when someone only likes me for my deck. I'm more than just my deck. Sometimes I like to do more than talk about how much I hammer and nail my own deck. See, True Mando? That's kind of what Wanderstop's about.
It's about
more than just a fighter.
Yes.
You're more than just a deck.
It's about taking a moment to appreciate your deck. And maybe reaching out to others with your deck. And touching them on the shoulders with your deck.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute.
Just resting your deck on them when they least suspect it.
Talking about a penis.
No, I'm not. How dare you?
I'm
talking about building decks. What did you think I was talking about? I'm just saying, like, when you're carrying your deck to a place, you rest it on someone's shoulder while they're carrying it. That's the best way to do it.
We got a lot out of deck in this stream. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think we'd be able to get any mileage out of deck.
I was afraid we'd overwork our deck and maybe give ourselves a rash.
Men of our age. We went a whole hour though. Proud of us.
The husband's dialogue starting to repeat.
Marriage, am I right?
Yeah.
I've never been married.
We're at the 7 deck itch.
God. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. You also go to the doctor if you're experiencing deck itch.
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't see much point in starting the next deck. It's 3 o'clock already. Nope. All right.
Nope.
Well, God knows what I'm going to say about that game in my compilation review.
But
that's my next job today, to write that up. Mm-hmm. So thanks for watching Yahtzee Tries, everyone. I'm Yahtzee. I'm the one the stream's named after. Marty's here as well.
You're the one trying.
Yes, trying to deck all over the place. I'm just decking around. That's all I do. Yeah, Marty was here. Don't forget to watch Fully Emblematic today, which was on the subject of Monster Hunter Wilds, a popular game people seem to like. And tune in for Fully Emblematic next week, which will be on the subject of Assassin's Creed Shadows, that game all you people like.
Yeah, it's getting pretty good reviews, 8s and 9s.
Yes. God fucking knows why.
Thought of it. Oh no, I think I know what old Yahtzee thought of it.
God knows why it's getting such good reviews, but hopefully, we can offset that a bit next week. Yes. I've also got a semi-emblematic dropping tomorrow, I believe, that you can all look forward to. What else we got this week coming out for the nice people, Marty?
Yeah, in an hour, Casey and I will be back resuming our Metroid journey, this time starting 2002's Metroid Fusion. A little Game Boy Advance game.
Man.
So we're going to be playing that.
I'm starting to remember why Metroid had been on my mind a lot lately, but then I remembered all that bits in Split Fiction we were playing the other day where we were turned into morph balls.
Oh my god, yeah, the Spider Ball. We were absolutely morph balling and spider balling. And then speaking of Assassin's Creed, tomorrow at the during the noon slot that is normally reserved for Lords of the Fallen, I will be joining Jess and Jack, and we'll be playing a little bit of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Some early game stuff, just wander around the open world, find some animals to pet. I'll put the game on easy so that I look real good at it. Yeah, that's it. And all the normal stuff.
I hope you don't have any ambition to find any interesting bits.
I like that you're just kind of teasing out your thoughts on the game. It's nice.
I mean, let's not be coy. I think the game sucks.
Oh, you can say that. The embargo's up. Yeah,
I know. I'm free to say it. Hey, everyone. Assassin's Creed Shadows sucks. And if you tune in next week, you'll find out exactly why I think that.
Assassino.
And I'm frankly personally insulted that I had to devote time to it when I could have been playing something interesting.
Oh, hachi bachi. I'm excited for this one.
Okay, then. We'll see you all later then. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
It's the end of the stream. That's just what I wait.